From Dear J. Renee, is it difficult to find a short-term English teaching position? You guys are interested in the answer? Keep watching. Hey honey buns, I'm the Courtney Williams. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my channel is meant to document my journey as a makeup artist traveling around the world with the hopes to inspire you so that we can all get our shit together. Amen. Amen. So today I'm answering a question from my girl Dear J. Renee, and I just have to tell y'all first and foremost how much I just love me some her. So she's now currently in Ho Chi Minh City. And if you guys remember, I met up with her once before in Bangkok. We met through YouTube, and she's super dope, and she's like living in Ho Chi Minh right now. So I get to see her for a while I'm here, and I'm really excited about it. And we actually talked about this question because we hung out recently and we talked about this, but I had already had it on the list of videos to do. So she basically asked in the comments, you know, is it difficult to find a short-term English teaching position? And I think this question really spawned from, for her, she doesn't really stay in places for really long term. Like right now she's in Ho Chi Minh City, but she might be here till maybe March, you know. And sometimes people travel that way where they don't want to stay long term. They don't want to stay like 6 months or a year, or you know, or they just might want to be able to leave when they're ready to. And I think that is the ideal way to travel for most people, to kind of have that freedom to like move more freely. But when it comes to like teaching English, unless you're teaching like online, you know, like with a company like VIP Kid or English First, it's kind of hard to find short-term positions. And I want to say it's kind of like on luck as well, you know, because you can never really find a job teaching English and just expect them to hire you if you're not willing to at least stay for a year. And I think this is because, one, it's hard to kind of break up that year and the routine and have to teach a whole new teacher how to do it, or, you know, getting used to a whole new teacher. It's kind of more preferred, I think, for them to have someone who they can count will be on and working for the full contract term. And then, you know, with everything else that goes into hiring a teacher on, as far as work permits and things like that, it's just very time consuming as well as costly. So, you know, it would be more preferable for them to have a consistent teacher who is planning to work the full year. Granted, this does not always happen. So this is when opportunities like substituting come into play. Like for me, you know, you guys already know that like I subbed in Thailand. That was like my first teaching position or teaching opportunity abroad, teaching English. I also subbed in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. There's Facebook groups online for last minute cover teachers, for, you know, teachers who may have gotten sick, or teachers who are trying to take a vacation, or teachers who, you know, have like a family emergency and they may need someone to cover. So a great way for you to find those are Facebook groups. You can also do word of mouth. Sometimes if you go to a school specifically, like, you know, with the opportunity that I got in Ho Chi Minh City, you can, you know, interview for a position, and then if they're not hiring, or maybe they found a different candidate, you can always tell them, hey, you know, if you end up needing a substitute, you know, definitely put me on the list or keep me in mind. I would be open to it. And it's not that hard to do. It's just kind of like becomes a little difficult, just like, you know, if you are trying to work and teach English for only a specific amount of time, because sometimes those substitution gigs may not line up straight with like the dates that you're planning to work. So I think sometimes people will work or sign up for contracts and then eventually break them and just end up not staying, or end up telling, you know, school like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay for the year, and end up not, which is not what I recommend doing. But you know, people be doing it, people be on the, you know, the slick tips sometimes. So yeah, you gotta just do whatever you feel like is right for you in your journey. But I hope this video definitely helped you guys. If you have more questions, please leave them down below, because these questions have really been helping me to kind of, you know, come up with video ideas and really get you guys videos out more consistently. So let me know down below if you have any more. Let me know through a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And as always, remember, people will stare, make it worth their while. See you guys later. Bye.